Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. Heart and back. So, if your back is a little sore, that's okay. I'm going to take it easy on us today. We're going to move slow and gently through all of these poses. I know that whenever we were doing some of our strengthening exercises, the low back got strengthened as well. So I do understand I'm doing this with you guys, so I feel the soreness and the tightness and all the spots that you probably do too. So we are going to start this one in just a nice seated position. If you want to grab yourself a block or a pillow to sit on, go ahead and pause me and grab that now. And we're just going to meet in a comfy seat. You can bring your hands to your knees. Grow the spine nice and tall here. We're going to close the eyes down. We're going to soften through the face, unclenching our jaw, releasing the tongue off of the roof of our mouths. Shoulder blades roll down and back away from our ears. And the crown of the head is actively reaching up towards the ceiling. Maybe putting a slight grin on your face. Going ahead and dropping into the present moment. Just taking a few rounds of breath. We'll take one more round here together. You can butterfly those eyelids back open. We're going to take that right ear to right shoulder. And we're just going to breathe. If you want to bring this right hand to the left ear, be my guest. Just a little bit of added pressure. You can also take that left hand and walk it out towards the left to deepen that stretch down the neck. We'll have one more full round of breath here. Inhale, we'll come back up. Left ear, left shoulder. If you want to bring this hand to this right ear, be my guest. Little added pressure. And if you want to walk that right hand out, be my guest. We'll take one more round of breath here. And our inhale will bring us back to center. We're going to bring the chin to chest. If you want, you can interlace the hands. And then add a little bit of pressure here, keeping the spine nice and tall. You should feel this in the upper back and the neck. Coming back to the breath. One more round. And on an inhale, we come back up. We'll walk the hands behind us. Take the gaze up. Stretching through the front of the neck, pulling the shoulder blades away. We're going to take one more round of breath here. And slowly come back up. Left hand plants, right hand up and over. Really feeling into that right side here, elongating towards the left. Chest is lifted. Inhale back, right hand plants, left hand over towards the right. Getting that elongation in the left side now. We're breathing, imagining that breath filling up all the tight areas and allowing them to release. Inhale, we'll come back, left hand plants again, right hand up and overhead. Should feel a little better this time. You can use the pressure and the push in that left hand to deepen the stretch. Inhale back up, right hand plants, left hand goes over. So maybe playing on this side, pressing through that right hand, seeing how that feels to deepen the stretch. And inhale, we come back up. Beautiful. We're just going to turn to the right. So left hand comes to right knee, right hand behind us. The inhales lengthen and the exhales allow us to travel deeper here. Deep, full breaths. One more round here. We'll come back to the middle. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind us. Coming back to that breath. One more round. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And exhale them down. Cactus arms here. Big opening through the chest. Lifting, puffing it. Exhale, we round here. Bringing the forearms to touch. Inhale, open back up. Cactus arms. Exhale, we close them up. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, we fold them. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, cactus arms. Big, expansive opening here. And exhale, they come together. Bring your hands to heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Big inhale and exhale here. We're going to come into our tabletop position. Making sure our knees are about hip width apart. Hands are shoulder distance apart, gripping through the mat. Gaze is in the middle of the thumbs here. Engage in the core. Taking a few rounds of breath here, pushing through the shoulders. And we're going to inhale to lift the chest. We're not doing normal cat-cows, so we're just going to breathe here in our cat position. And I want you to shift the hips to the left. You're going to feel it's not a big movement, but you're definitely going to feel it in the outer band. And let's shift the hips to the right. Back to the left. And to the right. Back to middle. We're going to round through the spine here, cow position. And we're going to send those hips to the left. Looking for that same feeling over there. Send the hips to the right. You might be able to push a little further. Just meeting yourself wherever you are. Back to the left. And back to the right. Back to our neutral tabletop. Inhale, that chest lifts. Expansive. Exhale, we round. Gaze is in between the toes. Beautiful job. We're all coming back into this neutral tabletop. I love to do my right side first to keep us all on track, but for show and tell purposes, I'm going to do the left first. So we're going to bring this left hand behind the head. Now, if you need to take this right foot behind you, or if you need to spread it a little more, do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. So we've got an opening here, and then we're going to close it by bringing this elbow down towards the right arm. Right elbow, right arm, wherever you land doesn't matter, and back up. So we're going to do these 10 times on both sides. So let's go ahead, find our positioning that feels comfortable. Left hand behind the head, big opening, and exhale, we come down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big open, big, 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 and back to our tabletop. Whew, nice. So let's do the other side. So this right hand's going to come behind the head, lift it up here, gaze is up, and we come down and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got this. 10. Oh, tuck the toes, send the hips back. Coming in for a little toe stretch. Oh yeah, let's roll those hands out one way, and we'll switch that direction, go the other way. See, that wasn't so bad, right? We took our time. We got through that. Okay. So let's warm the bodies up just a little bit. We're going to walk the hands forward. Toes are tucked, so we're just sending the hips up and back. Down dog. Big bend in the knees here, opening up through the heart and the shoulders here. Let's just take 2 rounds of breath here. Go ahead and inhale. We're going to hop, jump, walk, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. It's ragdoll here. Big bend in these knees. Allow that low back to get a little bit of a release. Just swaying side to side. Might feel good on that low back. And inhale, we're going to peel all the way up to standing. Go ahead and inhale those arms up. And let's cactus them open here. Breathe. And bring the hands to heart center. Beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and send the hips back. Little chair position here. Pick that left foot up. Big step back. High lunge. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhale those arms up and cactus the arms here. Maybe taking a slight back bend. And inhale, they come up. And let's go for that cactus arms again. And back up. And one more time. Cactus. Beautiful. Frame that right foot. We're going to step back, three-leg dog, and then come over for wild thing. So right foot kisses the ground, chest is lifted, pushing hard through that left shoulder. Gaze is towards the ceiling. 2 rounds of breath here. Maybe taking that right arm into cactus. And slowly we come back around to a plank position. Look forward. Lower the knees and then the chest and the chin. Roll into cobra. And everybody's going to push back, down dog. Bent knees. Pressing the belly towards those thighs. 2 breaths. Walk, step, hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll peel all the way up. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, cactus arms. Oh, yes. And heart center. Beautiful job, my friends. Just take another round of breath here. I'm not trying to rush us today. Acknowledging the energy running through the body. And we're going to shift the weight to the left. Big, big step back with that right foot. Whoop, coming into high lunge. Once you get there, arms go down to come up. Exhale, heart center. Beautiful. Inhale down to come up. And cactus arms, maybe taking the slight back bend. And down to come up. Cactus. One more, down to come up. Cactus. Beautiful, beautiful job. Frame the foot. Step back, 3-leg dog. Step it over. Wild thing. So the left foot kisses the mat. Pushing hard through that right hand. Chest is radiating towards the ceiling. 2 breaths. Maybe taking that cactus arm here. Very nice. This left hand comes back. We're in our plank position. You can do knees, chest, chin, or you can do chaturanga up dog. Either way, we're all going to meet in a child's pose. Arms forward. Forehead kisses the mat here. Let's take a few rounds of breath. I'll take one more round here. And we'll come up. We are coming into a standing, kneeling position. We're going to come in for some camel. So we're going to do camel twice. So the first time we're just going to come back, normal camel. And the second time I'm going to offer you dancing camel. If you've been with me before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Otherwise, we're going to take our hands to the small of our back like this. Okay, fingers pointed up towards the head. Take a nice inhale. And on our exhale, we send those hips forward. Glutes engage. Thighs relax just a tad bit. And maybe you could take the gaze back if it feels good for you. And we breathe. One more round. We slowly come up. Send the hips back, hands come forward, coming back into our child's pose. Forehead kisses the mat. Oh, yes, should feel beautiful. As always, when we do any big heart opener like that, we always want to counter round the spine. And here we are, counter rounding our spines. One more round of breath. And slowly we'll all peel up and meet back in our standing kneeling. So our dancing camel, if you had the block and you want to use the block, you can do that. It makes this very accessible for everyone. And instead of reaching for your hand, instead of your hand reaching for your heel, you'll be reaching for the block. So you can put the block at different levels to have it at different heights to make this work for you. So we'll just start with this left hand down, right hand up and over. This right hand's going to come over my face all the way around the front. Right hand's coming to right here, and now this left arm sweeping up and over. Beautiful. Let's do this a few times. So left arm swings around, coming back up. And again. And let's do it one more time going both ways. If you're just in regular camel, we just stay there. And we're coming back into this child's pose. Walk the hands forward. Forehead kisses the mat. On an inhale, we'll come up and forward. We're going to come through a sphinx. Let's go and send the legs back. Forearms lift us up here. Big smiles on our faces. We're going to have some more fun working this back. So these are called locust kicks. Normally, I don't have my chest lifted when I do these. I am down like this, and my hands are tucked under my legs. Forehead's on the mat, and then we're just lifting the legs. Most of the time, teachers teach this all right leg and then all left leg, but we're going to alternate. We're going to do right kick, left kick, and we're going to do 20 of them, so it'll be 10 on each side. If you want your arms out front and that feels better for you, please be my guest. This is a very strenuous low back exercise. As always, there should never be any shooting, stabbing, or sharp pains in the body. A slight level of discomfort is fine, but we never want the S words happening, okay? So, however you would like to do this, let's go ahead and come there now. And let's start with the right kick up. 1, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's take full locust. Ready? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift higher, 2, 1. Release. Bring your triangle and forehead goes in that triangle. Shift the hips, a little left to right action here. One more round of breath. Bring our hands to the outside edges of the mat and lift up, cobra. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, let's try it. No hands, lift. Maybe a little further. Exhale, we fold. Very, very, very beautiful job. We're going to roll over onto our backs, do our core work, and then we're done for today. So sending the legs up here. You have options. Tomorrow will be our last day of doing this. So you can have your hands under your booty. You can have your hands behind your head. Or you can go ahead and get into the engaged position here. Okay, let's do these together. Drop for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug the knees. Little rock side to side, little rock forwards and backwards. You should be so happy with yourself right now. You feel much more looser and not as tight as when we first started. We're going to send the legs out, coming in for a little mini Shavasana, tuck in the shoulder blades, palms face up. Feel it all running through your body. Feel the blood rushing through the veins. Take it all in. You worked hard and you deserve it. You are worthy. I'll take one more round of breath here. We take the hands overhead, full body stretch. And we'll roll over. And then we'll all meet in our comfy seat. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. What a pleasure it is to teach you. Thank you for showing up for yourself and giving it the best you got. You are worthy of this time on this mat for you. Thanks for joining me. Namaste. I hope that you feel better. Please do comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know how this is going for you. We're almost halfway, and I would love to hear from you. If you've not already, please do subscribe to the channel so you can know about all the fun things that we have coming up here on Yoga with Stephanie. Have a great rest of your day.